Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. We're out here this morning at my place, and I got us a nice little project dropped off yesterday. So what we got is this 10K forklift, 10,000 pound forklift. It's got 4 boom sections inside. And what has happened is the hoses that come out and actually work this tilt cylinder on the end of the boom in here run on one of those tracks like I showed you in the concrete pump video where I did the outrigger leg with the little plastic track that the hoses go in. Well, this one has a big steel track kind of like that inside where the hoses fold over and extend inside and go back. And what has happened is that chain has broken, and when it did, it must have been out and they pulled it back in, and when they did, it just rolled over on itself and made one heck of a mess. So now we've got it all big knot tied up in here. Oh, let me turn my light on a little brighter. As you can see right there, that's the mess we got to deal with. So if you look, that side over there should look like this side here with the chain and the hoses running in, 2 hoses running in that chain, but you can see the chain fell apart and it's come all to pieces in there. So now we've got broken stuff all the way back, and we've got bent brackets where it pulled things loose. Like these brackets right here, you can see on the end, this bracket right here is twisted. That should be straight. So should this other side over here. That bracket is twisted. So when it went back, it snatched this whole thing right here forward. So the way to fix this now is we're gonna have to get this last boom section pulled out so that I can get to the bottom of it, because on these, I'm fairly certain that bracket is bolting up underneath that section, and the only way to get it is to get it all the way out. So that's why I had them bring it here to my house, because it was on a congested job site, real busy, nowhere to work on it, and especially nowhere to pull this big long boom section out and lay it out where we could work on it and get to it. So I had them bring it out here where we could set it up nice and level out here in the open. So I got my muscle out here to help get it out. We got the Bob Kitty and the old tool mule pick up the other end. So what we got to do is we got to get these chains loose up here. This is your extend and retract chains. The way these work is this cylinder here, this big cylinder here, this is your extend and retract cylinder. So this cylinder is only hooked to the first extension. And when it pushes that out, it rolls this chain, which is hooked to this end. It's hooked to the first section, and it's hooked to the third section. And the second section, when it pushes out, it has no choice but to roll that chain out and pull that in, therefore pulling that section out. Same thing with the fourth section. It's tied to the second section, excuse me, and tied to the fourth section. And the third section, as it's being pushed, is also rolling that one out, and it's extending this one. Same thing with retraction. There's a chain that's in the bottom underneath them that do the exact same thing in opposite, and they jerk it back in. So the only thing that's actually being extended by the actual hydraulic cylinder itself, this big piston, is this first section. The second, or the second section, excuse me, they call this the first. This is main boom, but the first extension is the only one being worked by hydraulic. The second and the third are all being worked by chain. So that's another thing that's pretty common on these, is these guys will pull and snatch and jerk on these things and try to lift loads and bring them back. But if you see, can you see that little pin right there, John? See the camera. If you see this little pin right here, that's smaller than my finger, that's the only thing that links that chain to the boom section. So this chain is just that wide. It's about 2 inches wide, 2.5 inches wide, and it has this little pin through there. And this is the only thing, well, all of it together, obviously. This thing needs some oil on it. But, you know, all these little pins is what's pulling this thing back and forth. But really, the main pressure is on these little link pins where the chain goes actually through there. And I've seen these break a couple times inside the boom, because on a lot of these, they're not external like these, they're internal. And all of that is inside the boom. And when that breaks, oh Lord, you talk about a mess. It just flips the chain around and then gets wedged under the boom. I've had to cut out boom sections and re-weld them because of that. So yeah, I've dealt with this problem, I don't know, 3 or 4 times now. So these are fun, real fun to work with. I'll tell you what, when this happens, it's kind of like, you know, shipping a bottle kind of working here. You got to work in that little hole. So that's why, like I said, I take the boom section out, plus everything needs to go out the back, is where you have all the room. So that's our project today. And it's going to be a good one. So let's go ahead and get started on that. I'm going to start unhooking stuff. It's going to be kind of hard to see anything inside of what we're working on. I'll try to show you as much as I can. But as you can see, all I have is little holes to put my hands in. It's not much bigger than 2 hands, so there's not really a whole lot of room for camera down in there. But you know, this bracket here is bent right there. Where those are pulled, you can see how it twisted the hose, the steel lines right up there. And yeah, so all this mess right here, it bent this plate right here all the way across real bad. Got that bowed where it pushed everything back in. So yeah, we got a lot to fix. But first things first, let's get this boom section out and on the ground where we can work on it. Okay, I'm gonna pop this little clip off. Tiny little clip. Push this out. Boom. Extend chain disconnected. All right. Yep, perfect. Okay, now that lays with that. Actually, I can put this right back in there so we don't lose it. Okay. That way, I don't have to move the adjustment doing that. Here you go, John, hold that. Well, actually, I'll keep those, I'm gonna need them. Let's see what's going on back here. What you look like up there, John? You see him yet? No. Where is it? I don't see where the retract chain is hooked. Normally they gotta, oh, there it is back there. Oh, it's got to come way out. Oh, okay, I see. Close eye on stuff. Try to pull it out, make sure that strap don't get it tight yet, leave it loose. Catch those, keep them in order. Keep them on the side they came out from. That's this side on this side. Move your strap, loosen your strap and get it back in the middle. Back down to the end. Keep that strap at the other end. Coming out. Something. What am I hung on? I done got crooked. What am I hung on? Hung on something. What's this plate doing right here? Why ain't that plate coming out? That should come out, I think. Why ain't that plate coming out? What the heck? See if you can look up in there and figure out what the heck's holding me. What the hell's holding me? Come on! What the? What the hell am I hung on? How is that not just sliding right out? I don't understand. Let me see the ladder. This is ridiculous. Why is this not coming out? It should be already out. Try to wiggle it out. I guess it's just tight. I guess that's the only thing I can figure. It's just tight. Don't want to come out. Have to get aggressive. Watch out. Yeah, I got to get repositioned. Now be ready because it's gonna just fly out, I think.
You want me to tighten up or?
Yeah, tighten up just a touch. Go up on your boom. Wait a minute. That strap's not right. Yeah, that thing's just stupid tight with all that dirt and crap. That's what it is. Okay. Boom up a little and boom up. Okay, hold it. Let's see what happens. Final shot. Come on out, baby. Pick up a little. Good? All right, swing to me a little bit. Let's back it out a little bit. Boom up. That's how we do that, John. She's out. Woohoo! What a fight. That was a pain in the ass. A fat pain in the ass. This is gonna be even fatter pain in the ass getting all this out of here. Jeez, oh man. All right, well there's the carnage. There's the piece out. The whole section ripped out of there. She's pretty well ripped up right here. So that's what happened, that chain come apart. Got all the hoses. Ugh. Yeah, so now off to get parts. So here's what probably precipitated this issue right here. As you can see, this right here is wore slap out, and this piece right here is gone. This got so thin it's just coming right off. Boom. So this whole bracket on the end here was pushing over to the side of the boom every time it come in and out, and it just wore that edge of that chain link off. And that's probably what started the problem. It probably got hung and ripped loose when it came through. So yeah, that's gonna need to be addressed. I'm not sure why that's going over to the side like that, but that's gonna have to be fixed. And here's why. As you can see this profile right here on this wear block, this is what's causing that thing to throw to one side and run that direction. I'm pretty sure that's wore out and it's throwing it off. That's what the guide is right there for it. So it's got it laying over to one side and running back and forth. But you can't change that block without getting inside here and getting this boom out, because you can't get to it from the back because everything's in the way from the other section. So yeah, I was right. It did have to come out to get fixed right. Okay. So yeah, we'll have to take that, change that pad out right there, get all that crap out from down in there. Yeah, there's some more pieces of the chain that come apart. So, all right, yeah, we're back on track. I feel better now. Yeah, see, here's why she had to come out, because there's your two bolts right there for that pad. And the only way to access them is from underneath the boom like that. So that had to come out to get those out. So yeah, pain in the butt. Big job, big job. We're coming along though, we'll get her. All right, now we're gonna heat these brackets up right here that got bent. Straighten those bad boys out. See if we can do this without burning some stuff up. John, come here. I need you to stand on this thing so it don't move around on me. Something like that. Close enough for now. Till we get it back in there, we'll see how it goes. He's back straight again. And that's how you do that. Piece of cake. Now we gotta straighten this banana. Yeah. And that's pretty thick. That's probably 1/2 inch right there. So let's do a little heat and beat here. Catch it right there where it bent. Give it the heat. Get down, get down! Get down! Hit the deck, Hit the deck. I have no idea what the heck that was about. I don't know, I wasn't even close to the damn thing. Hit the deck. I guess I did get a little close that time. Yikes. She need more warm, more warm. Yeah, baby. Now that's a bad vice right there. Right on. Right on. Shoot. I got it pretty close. Let's see if we can get it the final way. It doesn't hurt my ears at all. Over here blacksmithing, John. Still got a slight bow in it. Might have to take that to the press and press it. Matter of fact, I think that's what I'll do. Maybe. Yeah. Close enough.